Hi, my name is Ranjit. Thank you for watching. In this video, we're going to look at a snapshot of Microsoft's earnings. The corporate announced its Q4 2022 results last week. We're going to look at how they performed vis-a-vis analyst expectations. We're going to look at some underlying trends in their performance and assess for ourselves if the company is a good investment at this time. Microsoft generated revenues of 52.75 billion in Q4 2022, which is a nominal 2% growth from Q4 in 2021. The business is split into three segments. The productivity and business process segment grew 7% and generated 17 billion of revenue. The intelligent cloud segment grew 18% and generated 21 billion of revenue. And the personal computing segment generated 14 billion of revenue and fell 19% year on year. Now, Microsoft's results beat analyst expectations both on revenue and EPS. The earnings per share beat was primarily due to a non-GAAP feature since it announced plans to reduce its workforce by 10,000 roles in the current quarter. However, if we were to look at the EPS vis-a-vis GAAP, then the $2.2 share missed analyst expectations, which was $2.3 per share in Q4 2022. Right. Well, regardless of whether it beat or not, the earnings per share has fallen 11% year on year. Now, the company's forecast for the current quarter was below expectations, with lower revenues expected from personal computing segment and from Azure. Let's look at some of the key financial matrices in an illustration form. We see revenues has largely remained flat over the last 5 quarters. It's grown 2% year on year in Q4 of 2022. On the other hand, operating income and earnings per share, we're looking at some sort of a struggle there. We see operating income has fallen 8.3% and earnings per share has fallen 11.6% year on year. They're closer to their March or Q1 2022 numbers. So it's not really much of a worry at this point. However, the company's own forecast suggests that Q1 of 2023 is probably going to see lower than expected performance. So that's going to be interesting to see. We also see that cash from operating activities has fallen 22% year on year, and this has continuously fallen over the last 4 quarters. This could be something which could reflect that it could be a problem specific to the company rather than the general economic situation. Operating income and earnings per share could probably reflect a slowdown in economic activity. However, cash from operating activities is something that has also fallen, and it's fallen by 22%. So this is something that we should pay more attention to in the coming quarters. Let's look at the Microsoft chart. The stock price has fallen 28% since its November 2021 high of about 350. It's currently trading at 248. After the results were announced, the stock initially opened lower, but has since then picked up. It is currently trading, that purple line is the 200-day moving average. So it's just gone above the 200-day moving average. Now, it's done this in the past since this downtrend began in the last 1 year. It's done it once in February, then in April, and in September, and also in December. The stock price has moved above the 200-day average, but every one of these times it has come right back down. So it'll be interesting to see if this time is going to be any different. Also, the stock has fallen 28% since its highs in November. This is almost in line with the 22% drop that we saw in the last 1 year in the cash from operating activities. So once again, it'll be interesting to see how whether this improves, the financial metrics improves, and likewise if the stock price improves. Until we see, if I was a long-term investor, then I think I would be a little cautious with this stock at this time, although a 30% discount to the November high seems quite good. I would be slightly cautious and look for some improvements in some of the key financial matrices before uh, getting bullish on this stock. I would definitely be cautious. The current price earnings ratio of Microsoft is 27.5, which is actually lower than its 5-year average that the stock has traded in, which is around 29. Right, so that's Microsoft for you. That brings us to the end of this video. You can visit our website www.claritech.app for our terms and conditions, and please do also subscribe to our channel on YouTube at Claritech. We can connect on LinkedIn. I provide innovative market analysis, financial market updates, and track corporate earnings. There is no expert advice. I'm just learning alongside you. Thank you for watching once again, and I hope to see you in the future videos. Bye bye.